And then here's one of the lost texts that archaeologists found a few decades ago. It's I cannot unadmin someone the same rank as I am. And so we believe this to mean that what Josh clearly meant was that if there's someone who's the same rank as you, you shouldn't try to step on them to reach the top. You should try to push them down to raise yourself. You should try to help them reach the top. You should help them up instead of trying to use them to
Mhm.
get to higher ground.
See, this is a parable from Joshua 1:2, 5:1. Shadow. Whilst he spreads his wise words to Kay, the heathen of the time. Now, she was doubting. She was doubting Joshua of being a prophet and doubting God, as she was mentioning how there were so many poor people who had no food and everything. So what Joshua simply tells her is, just lay down some bread, and you have
Get
food,
get the spread. Yeah.
and you have food.
Amen. Amen. So this is another quote from Josh. So I will probs be fixed soon, lol. So this is clearly, the fixed he means is clearly when he got circumcised in order to display his love for the Almighty, and to show that he would he would make his dick look better for God, so that God would think his dick is more appealing, obviously. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Now, what Joshua also now talks about is our ascendancy to heaven, and
Hollow
through
ascendancy.
Jesus Christ, rise like bread.
Ooh, let's get this bed. Well, also, no. Most people seem fine at first, but they can hide things really well. So this is clearly Joshua referencing his hentai addiction and how no one really knew about it until he died and they found his browser history. But he hid it very well, and that's
Yes, yeah.
clearly what he was mentioning in this text.
Okay, and now this is a pretty powerful one from Josh. And honestly, if they wish to show off, let us post every time we win a defense in the SEC. Lamau. This parable teaches us how to be humble about ourselves, that even if we achieve the greatest heights, that Joshua still achieves better than us.
True. No matter what we do, he'll always be above us, and we just have to accept that fact.
Exactly.
And if we don't try to accept that fact, then what Josh will do, as stated in Joshua Leviticus 12:13, fine, I will remove all of their roles as punishment. This is clearly a reference to the Tower of Babel, where they try to reach up to Josh to try to raise themselves beyond mortaldom into godhood. And so what Josh did was he removed all of their roles to bring them back down. And so that just shows that we should be happy where we are and not try to strive to be with the gods, for we can never reach their almightiness.
I fucking can't handle this anymore. It's too autistic.